It's time for Sunny Hostin commenting on Second Amendment rights on The View is like me weighing in on different colors of nail polish. We are talking totally out of our element. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where all the happy people are. I'm Doug TenNapel, your host.
I would love to see an assault weapons ban. Like President Reagan, I don't believe they're a sport or hunting instrument. It's like shooting fish in a bucket. But
I think what blonde means is shooting fish in a barrel, shooting fish in a bucket. Not sure where that came from, but ARs are used for hunting. I actually don't think they're powerful enough to take most animals down.
That's my
But
take.
also, if you shoot with an AR-15, let's say you shoot a deer, you can't eat it. Right. Because you basically demolish
In addition to that.
She acts like it disintegrates the meat. Look, I own an AR. I've shot targets with it. They don't blow up. The AR somehow like massacres an animal so that you can't eat it is from Mars. It's untrue.
But the hunt is about an actual difficult process, not massacring bodies of any kind.
I can't even follow this argument. It's so irrational. Because they don't know what they're talking about. I can't even follow it.
If they take the money out of politics, they would solve a lot of these problems. But nobody ever wants to do it.
The Supreme Court changed that, right?
Yeah.
The Supreme Court changed that. You know, the thing that I don't understand is
nearly anything on the Second Amendment.
Real leadership is forward thinking. You don't need to have it just have happened in your hometown of Lewistown to know that guns are a problem. And I don't like when I hear a congressperson or a senator say, now that it's happened in my home state, now it's a problem. It has been a problem for years. When there was a federal assault ban, these types of shootings went down. That is a statistical fact.
Confirmed anti-Semite Sunny Hostin is kind of right on this, but it really needs an explanation. That in the mid-90s, when there was an assault weapons ban, did overall shooting statistics go down? Yes, they did. It was also when Columbine happened, one of the most deadly shootings in America's history. Under an assault weapons ban, it did nothing to mitigate that. Here's during the 1994 to 2004 ban. In the years after the assault weapons ban went into effect, the number of deaths from mass shootings fell, and the increase in the annual number of incidents slowed down, even including 1999's Columbine High School massacre, the deadliest mass shooting during the period of the ban. The 1994 to 2004 period saw lower average annual rates of both mass shootings and deaths resulting from such incidents than before the ban's inception. But the mass shooting was practically invented under the assault weapons ban. These are Democrats trying to blame deaths on a weapon or on a tool. And it's a bad argument to make because a human heart, I'll show you where America's callousness toward life really tracks the higher number of murders going on in the country.
And I don't understand. I know you quoted a lot of things about Republicans wanting background checks and mental health checks and that. Why don't Republicans just support a federal assault ban the way it was supported before, Reagan
because the manufacturer, we're going to take a break and then we come back, you'll see. But the manufacturer don't want them to. The gun manufacturers are making money off of dead people. Be right back.
Okay, that's a disgusting thing to say. But again, she's ignorant. She doesn't even know what she's talking about here. I'm a Republican and I oppose the assault weapons ban. And it's not because I am a gun manufacturer getting paid off. I just want to show you this graph. This is a graph from the UK showing murder rates. Okay, now you're not allowed to have a gun in the UK, okay, unless you're a policeman or whatever, but they don't have a Second Amendment the way we do. So there should be no problem with murder, right? One, look at this line going up here. It's the exact same angle. And by the way, it's the same angle over here, even where we have guns. And now they don't have as many deaths as we do because it's easier to kill someone with a gun than with a club or a hammer, but they still have it. They have the same rate is what I'm saying. That rate tells you something about culture, that the guns aren't killing people. People are killing people. And that is the same line. It looks the same in our country, except you just put a layer of assault weapons on there. You can ban the assault weapon, you can ban the AR. This rate will be constant because it's the callousness of the human heart and the disregard for the other. That is the true cause of murder, not the weapon you choose to use. I'm Doug in exile.